November 2024 election in United States, and it is considered as the most historic election in United States. America first, American first. In that scenario, we are in political discussion where effect of America first, American first, where American companies and American government they have to see inside, looking at the health of the United States citizen rather than looking the health of the citizen of the world. So in that scenario, we are in discussion and we are in discussion for the United States relationship with Kuwait. There is a very small, tiny country called Kuwait, and it is not an island country. It is a country that is adjoining Iraq, and it is facing Gulf of Persian Gulf. And this country is very small in the sense 17,000 square kilometer, very small country. Around 3 million people live out there. Kuwait is a kind of rich country because of crude oil. Petroleum oil it is rich in petroleum oil. Petroleum oil wells are there and it is rich kind of country. But what is the problem? Problem with the Kuwait? Kuwait is it is considered as one of the most nearest to the United States non-NATO country. Major non-NATO country, if United States identifies, then Kuwait is one of them. Why Kuwait is so attached to United States? Because there is one country called Iraq that is near to Kuwait, and it always maintained that Kuwait is part of Iraq. Kuwait is not a separate country; it is part of Iraq, and it was seen in 1990 August time frame when Saddam Hussein, the kind of dictator of Iraq, he conquered Kuwait, he took over Kuwait. Now Kuwait became part of Iraq August 1990 till February 1991, and that led to beginning of Gulf War between United States and Iraq because Kuwait, United States is dependent upon Kuwait as far as crude oil is concerned. United States is dependent upon Saudi Arabia as far as crude oil is concerned. In that sense, United States could not tolerate, could not it can afford losing Kuwait in that fashion. And Kuwait became again independent country February 1991. This led to a kind of tight association of Kuwait with United States. United States helped Kuwait to get out of the clutch of the Iraq. In 1993, Kuwaitian government it made publicly clear that the Kuwaitian people, the sentiments toward the USA and Israel has to be changed, and they have to abandon the hate what they have carried in their mind for USA and Israel. So Kuwait is one of the Arabian country which love Israel and which love United States because of Iraq only. So Kuwait is existing because of United States. More than 5,000 students from Kuwait they study in United States. United States there is FMS program, foreign military sales. Foreign military sales means United States anyway. United States posed that it helped in giving the military aid, training and arms to the Kuwait. So FMS program, foreign military sale, there are I believe more than 50 contracts are live now with the Kuwait. Means around more than $800 billion the arms and ammunition United States has supported or sold whatever to Kuwait. There is a very tight relationship in trade also. In 2022, I believe United States it it exported more than 600 million worth good. There is no services. There is two things: goods and services. So there is no services contract trade between United States or FDI between and Kuwait, but United States it exported $600 million item to the Kuwait in 2022, whereas Kuwait exported more than $1.2 billion item to the United States in 2022. As far as foreign direct investment is concerned, the United States it has $3.2 billion foreign direct investment in Kuwait in 2022, whereas Kuwait had $2.1 billion direct investment in United States in 2022. Kuwait does not have democracy. It has emir. It's a emir, I believe, Emirat of Kuwait or whatever. It has emir kind of king monarchy, and it got independence from United Kingdom in 1961. 1951 only United States had opened its embassy in Kuwait City, that is the capital of Kuwait, and Kuwait also has embassy in Washington DC. Very tightly coupled these two countries. They cannot live without each other. That is the scenario of Kuwait and United States. Okay, so miss, this is probably this is the not the end of the relationship. There are kind of I mean there were prior to this election there were flourishing relationship between United States and Kuwait. Now, in that scenario, if someone really asks that Kuwait is a crude oil exporter, is it the really job of Kuwait? 1938, crude oil was extracted from the Kuwait. You can say something, someone can say there was some supernova explosion of petroleum oil in the Arabian area. So 1938. Prior to that, what was the condition of Kuwait? Kuwait population is 3 million. I believe before that population would be very less. But Kuwait is always a separate country. It is not part of Iraq. And Kuwait is known for its port. Kuwait port on the Persian Gulf, it used to be very famous earlier days also. The trade between India, trade between Persia, that is Iran, India, Persia, Baghdad, Syria, and United Arab Emirates or Saudi Arabia, it used to happen through Kuwait only, Kuwait port. This was the earning for the king of the Kuwait, means to facilitate the communication or trade between Indian subcontinent. So that was the primary profession of the Kuwait. It is a trade country. It is a trade-based country. But now, so pre 1938, I don't know how much rich it was, but post 1938, when it was discovered, the petroleum oil, then it became very rich country. So Kuwait is a rich country, and because of the petroleum oil. But it is a country that exists because of United States only. Otherwise, Iraq's eye is always on the Kuwait because it considers Kuwait is a part of Iraq. Kuwait does not have any river or something like that. Very near to it, the confluence of Farad and Tigris river, it flows through Iraq only. Probably that's why Iraq considered is a part of Kuwait is part of Iraq because typically country needs a river system and those kind of. But anyway, now post November 2024 election, question is arising that if United States starts concentrating in civil matters more than non-civil matter, outside matter, then what will happen to Kuwait? Who will help Kuwait? Who should help Kuwait? India should help Kuwait. Kuwait it falls in Indian subcontinent. People in Kuwait they look exactly like India, and if when they talk in Hindi, if they L Hindi word, then it doesn't look like they are not from India. Face wise also, speaking wise also, everything. Now, in that sense, India should take care. But looking at the Indian politics, where politicians are involved in looting their own country, cheating their own people, then how they will go and help Kuwait? Not possible. Well, they cannot help their own citizens. They are like beggars. 50% people they do not eat two time food in India. What India will help Kuwait? So not possible. So Kuwait, God bless Kuwait. Kuwait. This is what we would say. Probably Israel. Israel is the country that can take care of the Kuwait. Otherwise, Iraq and Iran, the country these are, means 1990. I remember Saddam Hussein when it controlled Kuwait. It was because of the petroleum oil only. Because Saddam Hussein became bankrupt after the Iraq-Iran war. In that sense, it controlled Kuwait so that all the petroleum trade from Kuwait to United States, the dollar will start coming to the Iran. But somehow it did not happen. But if America did not do not put its focus on Kuwait, then Iraq and Iran both are sitting there. Anyway, God bless Kuwait. Someone or else will take care of Kuwait. God is merciful.